Hello and welcome to Darth Snoogan's Tool Reviews. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a new Masters of the Universe figure. It only took 7 months on pre-order for me to finally get it, but we have our new mini comic version of Manny Faces. This is kind of interesting. It's essentially a repaint. There is new head sculpt inside, the little spinning head, but everything else is just a repaint of the other figure that came out. I've seen some other reviews on it. It's kind of interesting. I do dig the art on the back of the package. So we don't have any cross sell. We just have some really cool artwork here. I did get this from Amazon. Like I said, I ordered this thing back in March, and it's just got delayed and delayed and delayed. But finally have it now. So we're going to open this up and take a look. Let's see. Manny Faces, heroic human, robot, monster. Turn head for 3 different poses or faces. Yeah, so I mean, it's not really anything that fascinating. It is what it is, but we're going to open it up real quick and take a look. So we'll start up here, top right. I'm going to try to hold on to that art for the back. That's pretty cool. Set that off to the side. In the package here, we got, our little diagram showing us the removable parts. So you can pop the arms off and the boots, and you can pop them off at the waist. You know, you can't remove the head. We do get a new comic, The Faces Within. And let's see. Got all your classic characters here. You even see Skeletor and Anti-Attorney He-Man. That's kind of cool. Let's get the figure out. Now, accessory-wise, he just comes with the same gun that our standard figure came with. It looks like it's a different shade of orange, but we'll look at that a little bit closer here in a minute. He does have some of the bands we're going to have to cut. Try to do that carefully. And let's pop this good. Alright, so get our garbage out of the way. And here is our new Manny Faces. I will say that it does feel a little different than the other one. As far as the plastic maybe is a little bit softer. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I know I had a problem with my original one. The head was a little loose. So you still have all the same articulation and everything. And you can tell that this is all sculpted in the blue, and then they painted this flesh tone orangey color on. Very cool. As far as the heads, see, we got our monster face. We've got this weird face here. And then we've got our standard face. And it is different from the original. The mouth is open. And it looks like the mask and stuff's a little different colors. But let's go back to this one, because I saw someone else post a video on this. And I can't remember who it was. If I can find it, I'll post I'll put a link in the comments. But they pointed out that this face was not one of the 3 faces in the mini comic. It was actually like a transitional face. Going from one of the faces to the other, this is what it looked like. So this is kind of a weird figure. It's like, what are we doing here? Why are we losing a face and then you're giving us a transitional face, like one that was in between when it was transforming? So I don't know. It's kind of strange. I do prefer this monster face over the first version. It's a little weird, but it's more detailed. And just like the original one, still a little more difficult to spin. So let's see. Got his gun. The hand feels weird too, or it looks weird. All right, so we got his gun in his hands. I don't know. All right, my neighbor's dogs decided to come out and start barking. That's a normal occurrence, so I apologize for any noise in the background, but we're just going to carry on. All right, so let's bring in our original version, which you can see here, color-wise is a lot different. And this one, see how loose everything is, and you can see the gap where the head is. But you can see this is essentially just a repaint with a different head sculpt. Which, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind repaints. I'm not someone who's going to bash them for doing repaints because I think they're pretty cool. I like having different variants. Of course, I was always into like the old Batman and you know, all those figures where they took the same figure and it just repainted 100 different ways. Always thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, let's compare these faces because these are strange. All right, so we've got, and let me lower this camera down real quick just so we can get a really good view of this. All right, starting off, there's this humanoid face. And let's see, we'll look at, there's the monster face on our new version. Let's see, here's the monster face on our original version. And as I was saying, this is more detailed. And it may be more that the paint app's just better on this version. I don't particularly like the way the nostrils are so dark. But, I mean, it's okay. And then we get this weird transitional face. And there's our robot face. And let's see, let's try again here. Yeah, so that's the difference. Instead of the standard robot face, we're getting this transitional face. I don't hate it, but it is weird. It is weird that they did that. And looking at the cover again, you can see those three faces as displayed on the Faces Within mini comic. So I don't know if they're just reinventing or if they're really trying to go with what's in the original mini comic. And I'm going to try to find a picture from the original mini comic to show you this face and how it's displayed in there. Let's zoom back out. All right, so the other difference is, looking at the guns, you can see that the original gun is a more brighter orange. This one's a little more pastel, I would say. Yeah, but it's less paint apps on this one. You're definitely losing all that magenta color. Also, the little turn knob on top is a different color. I do like this blue shade that they have here. It's a little bit darker than this version. But I don't understand what took so long to get this figure. Because it doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot involved here. I mean, when you're basically doing a repaint, there's no way that little head sculpt held this figure up this long. This should have been dropped back in a wave that had that weird mini comic version of Stratos. I just don't see any reason why this figure got held up. Especially when these aren't even that available anymore. I mean, I don't know, strange. I do like having it though. I like having the different versions. But it is strange that we get that face. Now I will say that is a cool face. I do prefer the look of it to the first version. And I may even prefer this paint scheme without the magenta color on it. But yeah, it's cool. Was it worth the wait? No, I don't think so. Is it a cool figure on its own just to have in your collection? Yeah, sure. What do you guys think? Which one do you prefer? Because I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, I'm always going to dig the more vintage-inspired coloring, but I do like having a variant. I think they could have done better with this, definitely. I don't think it's fantastic by any means. And I don't think they've really explained why we're using this face instead of the robot face. If you got some thoughts on it, please share it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Have you picked this one up? Have you had it on pre-order? Have you had a problem getting it? Sound off in the comments, and I appreciate you guys sticking around for another video. See you again soon. Thanks.